Right now it's time to check in with our friend Caitlin Wong from Beyond the Plate Nutrition. And Caitlin, I'm so excited you're here because I'm another one of those people. I know you were saying we love New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
Some people might be rolling their eyes saying, oh no, but really this can be a time for everybody to just reflect and just think about how we want to feel.
Yeah, well, I like to say I'm a change junkie all the time.
Yeah.
But now, like, the collective consciousness, like, we are all thinking about it this
Yeah.
time of year. But you mentioned something. Some people might be rolling their eyes right now. So
Right,
you may be sitting there thinking, I'm one of those people that by February, I forgot what I even wrote down.
I know.
But a quote I heard this morning I thought is so fitting is failure is not final.
Ooh, I like that.
So if your history has been, it's never worked for me.
Yeah.
I've never stuck to a resolution. The only way to actually fail at that is to not try again.
That is such a good way to look at it. I
Yeah.
love that. So you're going to break down some of the things that can really help us feel good.
Yes.
So what would be your top tips?
So number one is I wanted to think about things that what could absolutely everyone benefit from?
Yeah.
Like what is a universal resolution that anyone could benefit from? The first thing is sleep.
Oh, you could not be more right about that.
Yeah, and I have two little girls, so I can also feel eye rolls of people saying, okay, I have a newborn baby, or I have X, Y, or Z.
Right.
And it's not about like extending the hours of sleep necessarily, but can you make the sleep that you get a higher quality?
Ooh, and actually feel restored when you wake up.
Yes.
So you've brought some things that are helping you.
Yes.
What am I seeing over here?
So and this started with having an infant, a sound machine.
Yes, I just got one. My brother gave us one last year. I'm addicted now. I can't
Yep.
sleep without it.
Correct, same. So we always have our sound machine. I love an eye mask for sleep.
Yeah.
This is called a Nod Pod, and it's a little bit weighted. You can feel, so there's a gentle weight on your
Oh.
eyelids at night. There's a cooling side and a warming side. Also can't sleep without this. So if you're gonna be in bed, let's say for only 4 hours,
Yeah.
let's make sure you're actually asleep for those 4 hours, and you can use tools like that. Some supplements can be helpful as well, and that's something you can talk to your dietitian or your doctor about what's
Okay,
safe for you.
magnesium, because I see all different types of magnesium,
There's a
and I
million
don't
types.
always know which one is right for sleep or
Yep.
during the day.
Yes, and some supplements can cause GI distress, so you do want to work with someone that knows what they're doing, knows what other supplements you're taking to guide you in the right direction.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so sleep, top priority, of course. What else are you thinking?
Fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
I know, I'm a broken record, and this is so boring, but you guys, it is so true.
It's boring but true.
It's boring but true, and you just have to do it. So my rule is a fruit or a vegetable at every single meal or snack.
Okay.
So if it's a snack, there has to be a vegetable or a fruit there, or it doesn't
It's a
count.
good rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Just to say, okay, no matter what I'm eating, I'm gonna include a little side of these vegetables, a little side of this fruit.
Yes. My favorite texts from clients are, I had oatmeal this morning, but I had a few bites of broccoli first. Does it count? It counts.
It does.
And if it's a small step like that, that is a step in the right direction.
I
Any
love
progress
that.
is progress.
And then, of course, I see you got a little smoothie here. I
Yeah.
love smoothies in the morning.
So a green smoothie is a great way to hide a ton of vegetables in there. A great way also to get your kids involved, to throw some veggies in a smoothie and then prove to them things like spinach aren't gonna have a ton of flavor, but they're gonna give it a really nice color.
Yeah.
So you're getting the veggies with a mild taste and a lot of color.
Yeah, so just working that in gradually. You know, we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just thinking of good ways to enhance our
Yes.
life. And what are we seeing over here?
And then walk, move your body more. We
Yeah.
talked about it in the last segment with the holidays. If you can just walk after every meal, even if it's walking to and from the dishwasher to put your things away, that movement after your meals helps with digestion, gets that step count up. I say a minimum of 8,000, but if you're starting at 3,000 steps a day, that's gonna be a big jump. Just try to increase it week by week and get yourself a pedometer. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can get a little clip on for like your jeans and wear it around the house. You know, don't cheat and put it on the dog, but use, use a step count to get you motivated to keep moving.
I love these tips because I'm sure there's things like this that all of us have heard, but that's the comforting part. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can be simple. It's about the consistency. So how can people follow along with you and all of your helpful advice and motivation?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing at the end comes down to why didn't it work before? And for a lot of people, it's accountability and it's a whole mindset shift.
Yeah.
So the whole concept of Beyond the Plate is, okay, we know what should be on the plate, but what can we do to actually make sure that those changes are happening? And that's where I like to come in with clients, and it's all about mindset, cognitive behavioral change. We can meet weekly, we can meet every other week, monthly, You can find me on Instagram, Caitlin Wong RD, and you can slide into the DMs.
You slide into the DMs.
More information.
People are still saying it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still saying it.
I don't catch on to the trends till like later, so we're going with it. And there's her website right there. If you I love the resources you have too, and I just love your social media posts because you always have something really motivational. So thank you for sharing these helpful guidance and tips in the new year, and we appreciate you, Caitlin. Thank you. Still to come, if you made any charcuterie boards over the holiday hosting season, I know I did, it might be time to refresh those cutting boards. So we have our friend Nick Snyder here from Maker Playground showing us just how to do that right after the break. We'll be right back.